Welcome back, you guys, to the New Mexico State Dynasty as the Aggies look to take on their arch rival in the New Mexico Lobos in the Rio Grande Rivalry. Kickoff is coming up next. New Mexico won the opening coin toss and will elect to receive the ball first. Is leading the New Mexico offense is Cameron Buston at quarterback as he gets taken down for a loss on the opening play by senior linebacker Terrell Hanks. Now second and 11 coming up, split backfield. Buston looking to pass. He's got his running back Tyrone Owens open in the outfield as that's going to be a 11-yard pickup and setting them up close to a first down. Now third and inches, man in motion as Buston's going to keep it, but a beautiful stop on the play as Louis Falmasino broke it up. Now out comes Nick Genty in the New Mexico State offense, and the first play is going to be picked off as Genty was nowhere close to Yarborough on the play, and that's going to give New Mexico the ball right back. Bijan Parker had the interceptions. That was a very bad decision, bad overthrow by Nick Genty as on 1st and 10. That's going to be a 7-yard pickup by Tyrone Owens. Aggies defense is going to have to contain the run game as a beautiful stop by Jasavia Reese on the play as that's going to be a 4-yard loss on second down. Now 3rd and 7, defense trying to get the crowd into it as that's going to be a bubble screen to Patrick Reed on the play. He's got some run room, and finally Nakota Shepard-Creer finally brings down Patrick Reed after a big pickup. Now 1st and 10, back to the bubble screen is Hart Johnson. He's the stud wide receiver for this Lobos offense. It's going to give the Lobos another first down. Now 3rd and goal for the Lobos. That's going to be a screen pass to Woodhouse. Woodhouse checked in the game, and that's going to be a short pickup, and out comes the field goal unit for the Lobos, looking to get the first score of the game and get them to lead. The kick is up, and it's good as New Mexico takes a 3-0 lead over the Aggies. And we get our first studio update of the game as UMass takes down Penn State in a big upset. UMass moving on to 3-0. Now 1st and 10, handoff to Jason Huntley on the play, and he's going to have enough to get a New Mexico State first down. New Mexico State is running a different kind of running back committee this year instead of the one Larry Rose took over most of the carries, as Huntley's going to get another carry for 5 yards. Gibson and Huntley split up the carries evenly, and it's worked out so far as both running backs end up having more at the end of games. As on 2nd and 5, Nick Genty's going to keep it on an option play, and that's going to be a 19-yard pickup by the Aggies offense. Now 1st and 10 after the big quarterback run by Nick Genty. He's audible in the play, looking to get something else he didn't like the setup, as that's going to be a screen pass to Boone, and he's going to be hit hard on the play as that's only a 4-yard pickup. Now 2nd and 6 upcoming for the Aggies offense, as that's going to be a handoff to Christian Gibson, who checks in the backfield, and he runs over a man as that's a 10-yard pickup, and he's going to give the Aggies another first down. Now 2nd and 10, handoff to Jason Huntley as he's checked back into the game, and that's going to be another Aggies first down as this run-first offense is going well so far. Now up-tempo offense coming from the Aggies as they're going to fake the handoff to Huntley, and Genty's going to keep it on the play. Gets about 4 yards on the play and sets up a 2nd and 6. Now 2nd and 6, Huntley in the backfield. Tight end coming out of the backfield as that's going to be Bryce Roberts who catches the ball, and that's going to be a 7-yard pickup and, more importantly, an Aggies first down. Now 2nd goal, Aggies trying to get in the end zone as that's going to be a handoff to Jason Huntley, but that was a beautiful stop on the play as Rashawn Epting brought him down for no game on the play. Now 3rd and goal, snap to Nick Genty. Genty's looking to pass. He's going to have to scramble out as he's got nowhere to throw, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds after a 2-yard pickup as the Aggies are going to have to settle for a field goal here. The Dylan Brown kick is up, and it's good, and we have a tie ball game. Now 1st and 10 for the New Mexico offense as they're going to go option, and that is a beautiful stop on the play by Terrell Hanks again. Loss of 3 on the play. Now 2nd and 13 coming up for the Lobos offense. They're going to go play action and a bubble screen as that is Q Drennan on the play, and the bubble screens so far are killing this Aggies offense. Now it's 3rd and 11 after the 9-yard pickup. Actually, check that 11-yard pickup. New Mexico going up-tempo, audibling the play as they're going to fake the option play, and Shane Jackson's going to whiff a big, that would have been a huge tackle if Shane Jackson could have gotten him. Looked like he whiffed on it, and instead of being fourth down, it's going to be a first down for New Mexico. Now 1st and 10 for Burston on the plays. He's going to keep it, bounce off one guy, and he's finally going to be brought down after a 4-yard pickup on the play. Cameron Burston is a very dynamic quarterback at that. He is a very slim Cam Newton, Johnny Manziel-ish type player. He's more of the Johnny Manziel role as a nice tackle on 2nd down. Now 3rd and 9, Burston gets the snap. He's looking to pass. Some pressure coming, and Ham gets to him on the play. Ham, the freshman, is stepping up so far in the early playing time he's getting. Now 1st and 10, Nick Genty looking to pass. He's got a wide open man, and he overthrows Jason Huntley, who would have surely had a first down if that throw would have been on target. Now 3rd and 7, Nick Genty scrambling out. He's got a man running deep. He's going to throw deep as he's got Isaiah Lottie, and that's a big completion on the play. They're going to be inside the 30 after a beautiful toss by Nick Genty. Now 1st and 10, handoff to Jason Huntley, and that is going nowhere on the play, a loss of 2. Now, start of the 2nd quarter, it's 3rd and 13 upcoming for the Aggies offense. Nick Genty's looking to pass, and he's going to be brought down for a sack on the plays. He had nowhere to go, tried to get rid of it, and he didn't. Now, after the punt, it's 1st and 10 for the Lobos. It's handoff to Owens, and that's going to be beautifully stopped as Terrell Hanks again bringing down Owens for a loss on the play, and a nice job by the Aggies defense. Now, 3rd and 11. New Mexico looking to get a first down here as Louis Famasino jacks up Tyrone Owens. A beautiful job. Now out comes the punt team for the New Mexico Lobos as Andrew Shaw is back to receive. Andrew Shaw may have some running room here as Shaw receives a kick. He cuts to the left. He's going to cut back right. He's got some running room. Andrew Shaw could break this. He's going to be brought down after a 30-yard return. New Mexico State is looking for a big impact in their special teams in the return game, and that was definitely an improvement. As on 1st and 10, Christian Gibson's going to gash it up the middle, as that's a beautiful run by Christian Gibson. Now 1st and 10, Nick Genty going to play action pass. He's going to throw and overthrows Anthony Muse on the sideline as Genty looks a little rattled so far to start the game throwing. Now 3rd and 10, play action pass again. Genty's got to get somebody, and that's almost picked off. Rashawn Epting was there playing a little bit of coverage. Now out comes Dylan Brown. The kick from Dylan Brown is up, and it's good as it's now a 6-3 ball game. Now 1st and 10 coming out after the New Mexico State field goal is Burston's going to be brought down for a sack on the play as Matthew Young, check that, Roy Lopez got back there to bring him down. Now 2nd 16, Aggies defense looking to get another stop and get the ball back to the offense as Burston's going to scramble out, but a beautiful job by Roy Lopez to bring him down and not letting him get any more than he did. 3rd and 9, the Aggies fans are getting into it as Burston's looking to pass. He's got a completion to Patrick Reed, and that's going to give the Aggies a first down and get them closer to midfield. 1st and 10, Burston looking to change the play, so they're going to go play action pass, and they've got a man deep as that's Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith could take this to the house, and he does. Touchdown, New Mexico, and the Lobos are going to take a 10-6 lead. Now 1st and 10 after the Lobos touchdowns. That's going to be a handoff to Jason Huntley, who almost broke that if it wasn't for a shoestring tackle. Now 2nd 8 coming up for the Aggies offense, play action pass. Genty's got a throw, and he does, and that is almost picked off on the play. Genty is so far 3 for 11 on the day, as he's got to get it going at some point. Now 3rd and 8, Genty looking to pass. He's got nowhere to go, and that's caught by Isaiah Lottie, but broken up in the last second, make that 3 for 12. Now 1st and 10 for New Mexico after the defense got him a stop. Brandon Smith in motion. They're going to hand it off to Gibson on the play. So he's got some running room as Shane Jackson brings him down for 9. Check that. That was Tyrone Owens. Sorry for the name mix-up. As Burston's going to keep it on 3rd and 1 now as he's got some running room and he's across midfield after a 19-yard pickup. Now 1st and 10, Burston changing the plays. They've got 2 running backs in the backfield. This is going to be a handoff to Owens as Woodhouse was in blocking, and that's almost going to be another first down since it's a 9-yard pickup. Now 3rd and 2, there's a penalty on the foot play, and that could be a false start. And that's a false start on the offense. Back him up 5 yards. Now 3rd and 7 coming up for the Lobos offense as the defense is trying to get a stop here for the Aggies. As Burston's going to be brought down for a sack on the play. A beautiful job by Terrell Hanks coming in on the blitz, as Terrell Hanks has been all over the place so far. Now 1st and 10, and Nick Genty's going down first play after getting the ball back. Epting gets to him again as Deshaun Epting has been all over the place. Now 2nd and 19, Genty looking to pass. He's deep in his backfield. He's going down deep to Drew Dan, and he catches it as that's going to be a big first down completion. A nice job by Drew Dan. Drew Dan so far has been one of the big-time receivers, big play receivers for the Aggies. As on 1st and 10, that's going to be a 3-yard pickup for Jason Huntley. Nothing going on the play. Now 2nd and 7 coming up for the Aggies as Huntley's going to get, this time breaks off a tackle, and he's going to have a nice pickup on the play, give the Aggies a first down. So he almost busted that to the house if it wasn't for that tackle, as he had guys blocking. Now 1st and 10, Genty looking to throw, and that's going to be a completion to Anthony Muse on the play. Muse getting some playing time here the second season. Didn't get a lot the first year. Now 1st and goal, handoff to Gibson. Touchdown, New Mexico State, as the Aggies are going to take the lead back. It's 12-10 pending the extra point. Now 13-10 New Mexico State as they're looking to get a stop and get the ball back to the offense. And that's another sack by this Aggies defense, as a group of defensive linemen were there for the Aggies. Now 3rd and 15 coming up for New Mexico as the Aggies are trying to get the ball back with less than over a minute left, in a beautiful breakup by Kamate Kofi on the play. And that's going to force a punt coming from New Mexico's Andrew Shaw is back again to receive this punt. Almost broke one the last time. Let's see if he can get the Aggies in some good field position. As he receives the punt, Andrew Shaw's got some blockers. He's got some blockers to the left. Andrew Shaw may be taking this one to the house. He's at the 30, and he's pushed out at the 25-yard line after a 41-yard punt return. Now 1st and 10 with 49 seconds left for the Aggies offense. They're looking to get some points here before half. So that's going to be a screen pass that goes nowhere on the play. No gain on the screen to Jason Huntley. Now 2nd and 10, clock still winding, under 30 seconds left. Genty, check that, is looking to run, and he picks up 1 yard. The Aggies are going to be forced to call their second timeout. Now 3rd and 18 upcoming for the Aggies offense, just trying to get something here. This Genty's going to scramble. He's going to throw. Drew Dan's got it. Touchdown, New Mexico State, as the Aggies take a 19-10 lead as they score a touchdown with 18 seconds left. Now 20-10 with the extra point, as New Mexico may just be looking to take it into the locker room here, as Burston's going to go back to pass. He's going to be brought down for a sack on the play, as Josavius Reese got the sack. Going into halftime, it's 20-10 New Mexico State over New Mexico. And this week, we're going to do the recruiting update differently. We're looking to get the linebackers this week, as we are losing a good bit of linebackers at the middle and outside, as we're losing Terrell Hanks and Louis Famasino are the two biggest ones. As Brent Martin is a target, we're going to set him up for a visit against Troy. We also have Jason Miner and worst case Trey Silva. The goal would be to land Brent Martin, as he could. There are other guys on the depth chart, but he can kind of come in and be a part of that that group of guys that are competing for that job. Now, at outside linebacker, the biggest target, probably the biggest target for this recruiting class, is 3-star outside linebacker Justin Andrews. He's rated a 75 overall. We are way behind on him, but we are keeping it close. We're going to set him up for a visit, as hopefully we can pick up some ground on Oklahoma State, as we're going to set him up for Georgia State. We also have John Thomas, Sean Riley, Kevin Scott, and Ernest Grigsby are other targets at the outside linebacker position, which if we were to lose out on Justin Andrews or any of these guys, I am looking to add people here and there when I'm not recording, as those top 3 guys are the guys I want. I wouldn't mind getting Kevin Scott either, just to help with the depth. Ernest Grigsby would be a worst case scenario if I couldn't find anybody else. But I hope you guys like this recruiting update. Start of the third quarter is coming up next. Now starting the third quarter, New Mexico State's got the ball up 20-10, looking to add on to their lead. Genty looking to pass. He's got Isaiah Lottie deep downfield. The Aggies are already across midfield after a big pass and completion. Isaiah Lottie's got 2 catches so far today for 77 yards, and both catches were big ones. As on 1st and 10, Jason Huntley's going to get the ball, as that's going to be an 8-yard pickup. Now 2nd and 2 coming up, as it's a split backfield. They both have, as the Aggies have Jason Huntley and Christian Gibson in the backfield, as that's going to be a toss out to Drew Dan on the play action pass, a 10-yard pickup for Drew Dan. Drew Dan and Isaiah Lottie, especially Isaiah Lottie, need to step it up. Drew Dan has been making a presence, as on 1st and 10, handoff to Christian Gibson. He's going to pick up about 7. Isaiah Lottie's gone under the radar mostly to start the season. Drew Dan has stepped up for the most part, but we need more from both. As on 2nd and 3, that's going to be another handoff to Jason Huntley for an 8-yard pickup. Now 2nd and 10 coming up for the New Mexico State Aggies as Christian Gibson's in the backfield. As Genty's got nobody to throw to, he's just going to keep it himself, and he's going to be pushed out after a 4-yard pickup. Now 3rd and 6. Jason Huntley back in the backfield as Nick Genty's looking past, and he's going to throw. He's got Isaiah Lottie. Touchdown, New Mexico State, as Nick Genty got it to him on the slant route, and Isaiah Lottie bounced off and fought through a couple of tackles for the touchdown. Now 27-10, as New Mexico State has quickly shifted the momentum in this game, as they are now up by 17, as Burston's going to keep it on the quarterback option for 7. Now 2nd and 3, Matthew Young just misses having Burston in the backfield, as Burston's going to be able to evade the tackle and pick up 4 for a 1st down. Now 1st and 10 coming up. Burston, they're going to go option, but this time Matthew Young gets back there and stops him. That's a 4-yard loss on the play. The Aggies defense is stepping up, much more improvement from the unit that we had last year, as now 3rd and 12 coming up. Burston's going to throw it deep, and he's got Brandon Smith, and he's going to fight through a tackle, and the Lobos have the ball now at about the 30-yard line. Now 1st and 10 after the big pass completion. Woodhouse is going to get it. He's going to be brought down after a 2-yard pickup. Tyrone Owens has kind of been in and out of the game. He is their star running back, as on 3rd and 7. Lobos looking to change the play, as that's going to be a completion of Brandon Smith again, as Brandon Smith has been just about the only thing going outside of the few bubble screens to 2 different receivers for the Lobos. Now 1st and 10, handoff to Woodhouse, as Shane Jackson this time brings him down for a 3-yard loss. A great play by the linebacker. Now 3rd and 14, that's caught and then broken up, as New Mexico's not going to get on the board there, as that's a great pass breakup. New Mexico would tack on a field goal, as it's now a 27-13 game, as Nick Genty's going to keep it on the option play for 10 yards and a 1st down. New Mexico State looking to run some clock and add on to their lead, as both teams are still in this game. Is on 1st and 10, a sweep play to Drew Dan as he came in motion out of his position. Now 2nd and 15. Screen pass to Jason Huntley as he's going to stumble over his offensive lineman, as that's going to be a 7-yard pickup and get them a little bit closer, as Huntley could have probably broke that if he wouldn't have stumbled over his own man. Now 3rd and 8, Nick Genty looking to pass as he's going to hook up with Drew Dan again for 6 yards, but that's not going to get them the 1st down. Now 1st and 10 for New Mexico, as they're going to give the ball to Woodhouse. As for a minute I thought Burston was going to keep it, but that's a 6-yard pickup by Woodhouse on the play. Now 2nd and 4, Burston looking to change the play. They're going to go handoff to Woodhouse again, as this time he's got some running room. He's finally brought down by Matthew Young, but hold the phone as there is a penalty on the play.
Holding offense.
As that's going to wipe out that 1st down carry. Now make it 2nd and 2 after the holding penalty. Fake the handoff to Woodhouse as they're going to throw, and they've got Brandon Smith again, as the Aggies have had no answer to Brandon Smith in this pass game so far. Smith has 122 yards receiving. Now 1st 10, handoff to Woodhouse again, but this time Terrell Hanks is going to clean them up. Loss of 3 on the play. Now 3rd and 6, handoff to Moran, as Owens has not been in the game for a while, as Roy Lopez stops him on 3rd down. Now 1st and 10 after the Lobos punt, handoff to Christian Gibson, as that's going to be a 8-yard pickup on the play. Now 2nd and 2 coming up. Christian Gibson still in the backfield. That's going to be another handoff to Gibson. And that's going to be a 6-yard pickup on the play, set the Aggies up with the first down. Now Jason Huntley is back in the backfield for the Aggies. They're going to get a play action pass. Genty stepping back looking to run. Possibly passes. He's going to be brought down for a sack is Rashawn Epting again. He has been all over the field for the Lobos. Now 3rd and 1, handoff to Gibson. He's got some running room. He's going to steamroll a couple of guys, as that's going to be a 20-yard run by Christian Gibson and making some people pay on the way. Now 1st and 10, Aggies looking to pass, as that's going to be a play action pass as Drew Dan gets it this time. So he's popped hard after 7 yards. Now 3rd and 3, they're going to go option as Genty's going to keep it, and that was a clear face mask on the play, and they are going to throw the flag. Tack on 15 yards to the end of that run. Now 1st and 10, Aggies inside the 20-yard line. So we're going to go play action pass. Genty looking to pass. He's going to have to scramble out. He's got nobody open. He's going to be hit as he's thrown, and that's going to be an incomplete pass on the play. Now 3rd and 8, Nick Genty changing the play. He's going to change it again. So he didn't like that option either. Is they're going to try to set up a screen pass, and what a mistake that was by Nick Genty, is that lost 2 yards on the play. Actually more than 2 yards, lost about 4, as the Aggies would end up tacking on a field goal. Now New Mexico's got the ball back. That's a incomplete pass that should have been completion, as Burston had his man wide open, but he dropped it. Now 2nd and 10, New Mexico just trying to make this look a little bit more respectable. Burston looking to pass. He completes it to Patrick Reed, as that's a nice pickup on the day, and 18 yards. Now 2nd and 10 for the Lobos as Burston's looking to pass, and he's going to be brought down. It was going to be a sack, but he got tackled forward and ends up being a yard. Now 3rd and 9, Burston trying to get this team back in the end zone, as that's going to be another completion to the tight end, as he's finally going to be brought out of bounds inside the 30-yard line as Shepard Kerr finally got to him. Now 2nd 10, man in motion, as Burston's looking to set up the screen pass, and he does this. He's got his man open, and Owens he could have busted that, but a nice job by Denby to only limit it to 5 yards. Now 3rd and 5, that's going to be broken up and intercepted by Komite Kofi. So he's got some running room, and he's finally going to be brought down past the 30-yard line. Now late in the ball game, with under a minute left in the 4th quarter, Aggies have the ball. It's going to be a handoff to Jason Huntley, and Huntley's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown, as that's going to seal it for the Aggies. It's 39-13 in an extra point, and that's all she wrote for the Lobos, as New Mexico State wins this 40-13 and knock off their arch rival New Mexico Lobos in the Rio Grande Rivalry. Play of the game was the beautiful touchdown pass to Drew Dan, and player of the game is Dylan Brown, 4 for 4 on field goals with a long of 43, and he knocked through all of his extra points. As you see here, the player stats the game. Nick Genty had a good game. Jason Huntley over 100 yards rushing. Christian Gibson coming close to 100 yards on only 8 carries. Both had touchdowns. Drew Dan, 96 yards receiving on 5 catches. Isaiah Lottie, 88 on 3. And then Terrell Hanks with a big game on defense. 10 tackles, a couple for loss. And the defense stepped up with sacks. Roy Lopez had 2 sacks. As next week we take on the Troy Trojans. Guys, I apologize for the delay in videos. I hope all you had a great Memorial Day weekend, and I'm out.